Hello, everyone. The Dyson boys are back. It's Friday, August 34th. August 34th? That sounds like Barack Obama, 57 states.
The ones we know of.
Yeah. August 31st, 2018. I'm Jay.
I'm Bobby.
That's my baby brother. Man, we got to talk about Andrew Gillum.
Andrew Gillum.
The gubernatorial candidate, Democrat, running for governor in the state of Florida. This guy gets on, he's being interviewed by Chris Cuomo, one-on-one. And Chris asks him, so this socialist agenda that you have, how are you going to pay for it? So Gillum answers up, well, the state of Florida couldn't do it by itself. It would cripple the economy and would attract the sickest to the state. Sickest. So who's going to define who the sickest are? Or what
details, don't bother me with details. We'll figure that out later. Right now we just need to get this stuff up and running.
Then he goes on to say the only way we could do this without crippling the state is if we formed up a confederation of states. So he starts naming off the states that would be members of this confederation. Florida, of course, California, New York, Illinois, all the progressive thinking states, and Texas. I didn't know Texas was a progressive thinking
state. But they got a lot of stuff down there.
Okay. They got a lot of stuff to mess up.
A lot of stuff down there to screw up. And you got all those illegal aliens coming into the country. I mean, we can throw them in there.
Yeah, throw them in
cash cow and all that good stuff like that.
Now, and then Chris Cuomo says, Confederation of States, I like that idea. I hadn't heard that before. Chris, where you been, man? What is up with you guys? There was a Confederation of States back in the 1860s.
Oh, no, but see, that's different.
Oh, okay.
That was about slavery. This is about helping the poor and the infirmed and all the downtrodden masses.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I mean, that's it. We're not going to do anything bad to people.
Sounds like another Venezuela to me.
Nah. Yeah. They don't know what they're doing there. We got
this covered.
We're the experts here.
But a confederation is where each states come together and they form their own little sovereign nation. So when he says Confederation of States, the first thing I thought about is is that the new buzzword for seceding from the Union?
Yeah, but see, you're looking at this all wrong. You're looking at this okay, we're trying to help people here, and so we need a system where, we can all pool our resources and help people. We're all about helping people. We're democratic socialists. We just want to help people.
Sounds like Venezuela to me. Anyway, this guy, Andrew Gillum, here's some of the stuff on his agenda. Abolishing ICE, $15 minimum wage, single payer health care. That's on his agenda. People, you know what single payer health care is? Single payer health care is the government coming in and kicking in for your health care. But they'll only do it for those that are not too sick.
Not too sick.
That's his statement about it would attract the sickest. Well, that was the same thing with Obamacare. No, you're too sick. We're not going to pay for your health care. You're too sick. By whose standard am I too sick? Oh, by you leftist standard. I'm too old, too sick.
Yeah, you're a drain on the system. So we're just going to push you over in the corner and let you croak. And so you died of natural causes.
Yeah. So here we are again with another Obama-type agenda in government. Now, Gillum, you got some other issues that
Mr. Gillum
are looking at you.
Another young, fresh Democrat socialists on the Democrat side, boy, he's got Trump trembling in his boots down there. Because, boy, I tell you, this guy's just going to change the whole map of the country when he becomes governor of Florida.
Yep.
Well, let's see how that whole map's going to get changed and what it will look like.
Like Venezuela. So you got another set of issues that is standing in front of you, Mr. Gillum, and you have had for about 4 years now. An FBI investigation into the workings of your administration there in Tallahassee while you've been the mayor down there. So you got corruption going on, being investigated in Tallahassee, and now you want to, so you done messed that up.
You mean he monkeyed it up?
He done monkeyed it up.
Oh.
Yeah. You monkeyed up the city of Tallahassee. Now you want to come and monkey up the state.
But
these guys are amazing, man.
You're not taking into account of his good intentions.
Ain't no good intentions in it anywhere.
He's trying to help the people of Tallahassee.
Anytime socialists get in power anywhere, they're going to mess it up. And then the next thing you're going to hear about is them going down, somebody going down with the money.
You just don't like him because he's black.
I don't like him because he's a socialist, a democratic socialist. Care what color he is.
Yeah, facts.
Democratic socialist.
Allow the issue with facts here, people. Mr. Gillum.
So you folks down in Florida, you better wake up. If you let this guy in, your pristine economy that you have going on down there now, out the window.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you take a small journey to Tallahassee and look and see how great Tallahassee's doing in the 4 years of this guy. Because, I mean, if it's going to be great for the state, he's got to be great for Tallahassee. He was great for Tallahassee, right? So, yeah. I mean, you know, it's like if somebody says, well, your yard looks crappy. You need to do something about your yard. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Then you go over to this guy's house. His grass isn't even cut, and he got small trees growing all through the grass. Mm-hmm. You haven't cut your grass all year. Well, but I know how to do it. I know how to make a yard look nice. But your yard don't look nice. So how are you going to show me? So my yard going to look like yours in next year.
So, you know, it's like we said earlier, Bobby, when we were talking about this. Is Tallahassee, has him and his folks used Tallahassee for a proving ground? So now what we've done in Tallahassee and how we've monkeyed that up, hey, let's go do it on a state level.
Yeah, and then we got all those state funds too. I mean, Tallahassee, that's small potatoes.
Yeah,
we gotta have some bigger buck now.
That was spring training.
Yeah, now we can get our hands on the real big money.
Wow. Don't believe for a second that Ron DeSantis is not going to hammer this guy with his Confederacy statement and with the corruption that's been down there in Tallahassee. He would be a fool not to.
But you know, that's no big trouble. We'll just get Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez down here to campaign for us. I mean, that should hook it up. You know, that should make it better. I mean, come on now. You know, Democrat socialism actually works. In Tallahassee. Okay, so yeah, there's an FBI investigation, but yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah. I just found out about it when everybody else found out about it.
Yeah, it wasn't him. You know, it was his underlings. You know, his second in command.
His right-hand man.
His right-hand man. It was him. It was him. It wasn't his right-hand man, really, you know. That was some guy they gave to him. You know, he met him once at a dinner or somewhere, and they made him hire the guy, you know, as a political favorite. He had nothing to do with this guy. So, now, you know, if he was a Republican, he would be getting let up over the fact that if he had met to talk to the guy 5 minutes at a dinner, they would light him up over it.
Well, look at what's going on with Trump. Man, you know Trump. You had an association with him. Hey, we're going to come after you because we're after him.
Yeah.
Okay? So now his right-hand man, his name's Adam Corey. When he comes under investigation, what does Gillum do? Gillum's like, man, I got to cut you loose. Okay? You have folks around me, man, that, you know, I trusted you, man, and you had folks around me doing all this nefarious stuff, man. Now you're a central figure in this investigation. And then Gillum says, hey, man, you got to go. Forget paying him hush money. You just got to stay.
Yeah, like the left does all the time. They, whenever you get cracked, see that bus coming down the street? Yeah, right. You need to run and jump under it, or we're going to throw you under it. Either way, but you need to do that.
Yep. So he got thrown under the bus. And then Gillum talks about, well, the FBI came and said I wasn't a focus of the investigation. Dude, it was on your watch.
It's on your watch.
It's on your watch.
So
man.
now we have the same old. I found out about it when you found out about it. Okay, so now we're dealing with rank incompetence, or you're lying, or you're rankly incompetent and lying. Because if you don't know what's going on around you
in your own administration,
yeah, you had no clue. This was all a mystery to you.
Yeah,
but yet this is the nonsense the left does all the time. All the corruption, all the people under this guy or a gal is corrupt, but they're absolved unless somebody flip on them. But you got to go under the bus, so and so, because I don't want to be associated with you anymore. So Mr. Gillum, tell us: are you incompetent? Are you lying, or are you incompetent and lying? Tell the people of Florida which one it is, because it's got to be one of those three. Because white snow driven on the mountaintop excuse is not going to work. Dogs hang with dogs, cats hang with cats.
So again, here you have Democrats in control of the city, and they monkey it up. It's happened before, and as long as people keep putting these Democrats in administrative power of a city, this is what you're going to get. We've seen it time and time and time again. Now you have a guy running for the highest office in a state, Florida, and dude, you got all this hanging over you?
Yeah, and you've shown your ability to handle situations by looking at what you handled in 4 years in Tallahassee. So now this is what we can look forward to. So if some jump off, on the state level, you're going to say you found out about it when I found out. When you guys
found out about it when I heard it on the
news. So you're an excuse machine. I'm going to throw excuses out there. I had nothing to do with it. I'm not being investigated yet. Let's all not forget about how that works. You look at this guy, then you're like, oh my God, somebody's going to turn. Somebody's going to drop it down, And so now we have the same situation we have in every other city, every other municipality that Democrats run. Somebody going down with the money. You put Democrats around money and it's like they just freak. They just, I got to get my hand on that, But all the time telling you, we're for the downtrodden, we're for the people.
Now, for the FBI to come into this, there was some serious stuff going on. You're talking about a federal investigation, not a local, not a state, not a county, not an internal investigation. You're talking about FBI. What were you guys up to down there in Tallahassee, man?
Can you say Clintons and Whitewater?
You guys were into some heavy stuff, man. So I saw the figure of $1.3 million that was given to this guy, Adam Corey, for a restaurant, because the guy's a restaurateur. $1.3 million given to Adam Corey by the city commission. Or what do they call it down there? The Community Redevelopment Agency.
Yeah, love those Community Redevelopment Agencies.
They always give corruption a nice little name, right?
We're going to redevelop the city funds into our pockets.
And then the folks in the community look around and it's like, well, Where's all this redevelopment, man? Every time I go out in the streets and see the same
we
stuff.
modified the city. No, you modified your pocketbook. That's what you modified.
So he was given all this money, $1.3 million, but I haven't seen, what happened to the 1.3. But if the FBI is investigating this, there's a whole lot more than $1.3 million in play here.
When you look at that stuff, the federal government's always giving local municipalities money. Okay, we're going to give you this money for you to develop this structure, that structure, especially when it comes to housing and small business. If you want to inside in one of those economic zones, you get the money and you develop this, you're going to take this old, broken down office building or used to be a hotel at one time.
Like they did with the Hotel Durant.
Yeah, and you fix it up and, you try to make it viable again by putting different things in it, to attract people. But
so these
the
guys,
money they give those people, it's a grant.
Never has to be repaid.
It never has to be repaid. But you have to account for the money.
You sure do.
So when the accountants come, when the bean counters, now we talking about federal bean counters, these deals sleep numbers, these people sleep numbers. So when they start looking at, okay, well, you say here you did this, but where is it on your? I don't see it on your ledger. Where did this money go? Butter rum. Well, you see butter rum.
Yeah, they turn into Porky Pig.
Yeah, no, that ain't all, folks. We want to see where this money went. So now they come in looking for the money. They don't see the development. Where did the money go? Or you do the development, but they look at it and say, well, I see $500,000 over here. Okay, where's the other 7? The other 8, where's that at? Where did that go? I see where you did this, but where did that go? You have to account for that money.
So there's a whole lot more than this $1.3 million that I saw in an article that was supposedly given to Adam Corey to develop a restaurant, some high-class restaurant down there in Tallahassee. So there's a whole lot more than $1.3 million. Now, Mr. Gillum, I got a question for you. Were you so blind and inept that you didn't see what was going on? This is your boy, okay, that's being investigated. And we're talking about City Hall here being all over this. City Hall. Who sits over City Hall? Does some commissioner from some district there in Tallahassee sit over City Hall? No, it's you, the mayor.
It's the mayor.
It's you, the mayor.
Just like the president.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about Fast and Furious. I heard about it when you heard about it. Okay, so this is happening under your watch, and you don't know.
You don't know anything about it.
You're dumb as opposed to, hey, I didn't know the guy was like that. I thought he was all right.
So what kinds of things started happening when the FBI came in last summer, started throwing subpoenas around? Man, I would have loved to have been there in City Hall when those subpoenas started being thrown around. People trying to figure out how we're going to get out of this.
Yeah.
Okay? Can you say cover up in some areas? Now you're trying to cover up what really happened with all of the funds that you got and anything else.
And the thing about it is, when the people they send, the federal government going to send, they know all the excuses.
Yeah.
They've seen it all before.
This
is their first rodeo. They've seen it all before. They know pretty much what you're going to say before you get there. They know where to look. And basically, next thing you know, your assets are frozen. So-and-so's assets, okay, we're going to freeze your assets. Now, you want them unfrozen, give us a name.
Yeah. So, hey, Gillum, you got a big problem in front of you. You know you have a big problem. Now, the campaigns start after Labor Day.
Yeah.
So, they're going to start campaigning next week after Labor Day. Going to be out there doing the stump speeches, so to speak. Don't tell me that Ron DeSantis is not going. You see what he's been doing over there in Tallahassee?
Yes.
Do you want that to be on a statewide level? Look at what he did in Tallahassee, him and his boys.
Now he's running around now. He's on all the CNN.
He's the newest darling.
He's the newest darling. Miss Cortez, she's backburnered for now. But, he's the newest darling, so they're going to pump him up all over, Chris Cuomo and all these guys are going to interview him and try to make the guy sound good. Hey, look at it. This is what we need. We need some fresh young blood in the Democratic Party, and he's going to really show Trump what for,
In the meanwhile, back at the ranch, you and I and millions of others are going to be following this. Because we know we're not going to get the truth from MSNBC and CNN. Yeah. So we're going to have to go do our own research. And we're going to be on top of this for you guys, to let you guys know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because this FBI investigation is not going to stop because this guy's running for governor. As a matter of fact, if I were him, it's like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this.
Yeah. But see, they're so arrogant. They're so arrogant. They think, oh, well, none of this is going to touch me. And and it's like, they can look down the barrel of the gun and they still say, well, what are you pointing that at me for? Yeah. I didn't do anything. Yeah. You're the ringleader.
Yep.
So we coming after you. We got all your subordinates. Now we coming after you. And he will hang on because he's going to play the race card. Yeah. They're just doing this to me because I'm black. No, they're doing this to you because you're corrupt.
Yep.
You're evil.
Yep.
You're no good.
Yep. And
that's why they're doing it. Because, okay, I'll put it like this. How many of you out there have an FBI investigation crawling all over you for financial misappropriations? Thank you very much. No, these dudes just don't put a bunch of names on a wall and throw darts at it. Well, let's go after this dude, Well, he's not done anything. Well, let's go see, No, that's not how that works.
So what I'll do is I'll post the links to several articles in the description section beneath this video. So if people want to go read these articles, they can do so themselves. This is not just me talking and cooking stuff up. This is stuff that's coming off this
before.
Yeah.
He decided to run for governor. Yep. So, understand that this isn't some hit, because they'll try to say, well, Trump just sending these guys on again. No, that happened before. They're looking at stuff that happened while he was mayor of Tallahassee. And yes, if you're black and you go into politics, you don't get to do stuff and then say, well, they're just jumping me because I'm black. No, they're jumping you because you're corrupt.
Yep.
As if, he's black and he's pure as the driven snow on the mountaintop. There's nothing wrong with him. He's a Democrat, socialist. He's a good guy. No, you're not. You're corrupt.
And you made a good point. Hey, these investigations started before he started running for governor. There's a reporter down in Tallahassee. His name is Jeff Poor. He's been following this since everything broke. And, he's writing about how the citizens in Tallahassee are just too through with this administration down there, this Andrew Gillum administration there in Tallahassee. They're just too through with that because, people are sick and tired of this, man.
Yeah. It's the same sound, bro. Yeah. Every time you turn around, it's the same stuff. Corruption. And it's all these Democrats. Now, like I say, if he was a Republican, it would be national news right now.
Oh, man, they'd be telling him, you need to get out of the race.
You would have been hold. He wouldn't have got to run the race. He would have ran him out of office.
Yeah.
Before the investigation got started, he would have got ran out of office.
But then you have knuckleheads like Chris Cuomo talking about, hey, that Confederation thing of states, man, that's a good idea. I never heard of that before. Okay. And then he said something along the lines of, we'll have to look deeper into that because I'm not sure what that means. Dude, read history.
Yeah, you know what it means. He's just trying to make this is another young, fresh idea from the Democrat socialists. No, it's the same old crap you've been throwing at us for generations. Put a sock in it, Chris.
Like I said, as soon as I saw that Confederation of States, it's like, man, is that the new buzzword for seceding from the Union?
Yeah, that's what you would say. We're gonna be our own confederation. inside, but operating autonomously from the federal government.
Yep.
You know, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
No, that sounds like a bunch of crap.
Sounds like Venezuela to me. Anyway, give them a smash, man.
All right, guys, everybody out there, if you see this video, hit that like button, smash it. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and ding that bell so you can get updates whenever we post a new video. And hey, you people stay frosty out there and don't listen to that mainstream lying media. And I tell you, you know, most of what you're hearing on Fox is disinformation. It's not intended to be evil. It's intended to throw Trump's opposition off point. And it's working. So, you know, don't hold those guys, well, except for that moron Shepard Smith, you know.
And Juan Williams.
You know, them idiots are idiots, you know,
Yeah.
really. But, you know, if you're listening to Hannity and all those guys at night, you know, it's disinformation. You know, Trump has got a pretty smart group of people around him, you know, and they know what they're doing. And all this is going to start coming out like, hey, we got 2 whole months before this election thing. There's a lot of stuff coming out. So, hey, people stay aware and stay frosty, and no one understand that Donald Trump administration is for the American people.
Oh, he's changed it from Make America Great Again to Keep America Great.
Amen.
Yeah.
You know.
Give him a smash button.
All right, then smash again. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe and ding that bell.
Yep.
And so you can stay abreast of anything that we come up with. And hey, again, as you people come up with something you want us to talk about, hey, do it. And now, tonight, we're going to be with
Inside the
ID2. We're supposed to be face-to-face with the guy. We're going to see how that's going to work out. And we'll keep you people updated on that.
That's tonight or this evening at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. 2 o'clock for you folks out on the West Coast. We'll be live up on Zoom. Hopefully, Mr. ID2 shows up. I've been looking forward to this for several weeks now. But again, you guys have a good Friday. We'll be back with you Monday. We'll be out on Saturday and Sunday gathering stuff up so that we can talk about it with you guys come Monday. Even though Monday's a holiday, man, we're still going to be here in front of the camera. Still going to be here in front of the camera. All right, so everybody have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. And Labor Day weekend. Have fun.
Yeah, see you, Internet.